Friday morning. It's about 8:40. A windy 24 degrees out. So making our way along a trail to get me to what's the backside, the outer wall or ridge line of what has been called the bowl, which is part of local vigilance. Today is part of a 3-day series of outings, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, into the greater local vigilance area, for lack of a better way of putting it. So that's what we're doing today, making our way there. Snow more so than anticipated, so that may affect things. We'll see how that works, but we're on our way there, and that's what we're doing today. Thanks. Morning, folks. Today is Saturday. It's day 2 of the local vigilance marathon, if you want to call it that. We are starting out today in a position to the southwest of where we were yesterday, and we are intending to scout the upper level of an area that is southwest of the area that I call the bowl, and hopefully we will get some video today. Yesterday I had a camera failure, much to my annoyance, so I have pictures of some cliffside stuff, but it would have been nice to have the video too. A lot of coyote tracks, a lot of deer tracks. So basically the coyotes look like they have the high ground, and they're tracking Bambi and waiting for a chance to grab a kill, as the later winter has a toll on the endurance level of the deer. That's always been my theory there. But we're going to get moving and head up the hill here and have a look around, see if we can find any interesting tracks. Not sure really what to expect, because I haven't been to this particular area in a while. But the conditions are a lot different from the bowl. The bowl had a lot of drifted snow up to my knees yesterday. This stuff doesn't look nearly as deep, so we're going to probably expect to have some different conditions. Unless it's higher up, it gets deeper. But we'll handle that as we do. We're going to get moving now. As you can see, they've been doing a little logging in here, which I'm not really fond of, but also lack control over. But the other thing I'm going to do different today, every now and then I will check the camera, because the last time I did a video it stopped on me for some reason, and it didn't turn out to be due to lack of juice, so I'm not really sure what happened there. I might have checked on it and accidentally hit the record button or some such, I don't know. But man, they did log the crap out of this. I'll leave it up to the people who post their propaganda saying that scrub brush is healthy for the forest, but yeah, basically strip mine this. Used to be a lot more scenic, and this ain't better. So I beg to differ. I dare say whoever logged this can freely kiss my ass. Actually a little angry by this. But it's already done, so hopefully they're not going in any further. Because the stretch coming up on is all nice and big and piney the way I like forests to be, and they seem to have this vision of the stump gardens being better. I don't think so. As you can see, like I said before, the conditions are a little bit different than the cliffside yesterday where I was knee deep in snow. This is a lot less, and there's some kind of tracks up here. Probably deer. Yep. That does not make me happy. It's basically strip mining the place. That's too bad. Suffice it to say, this will probably not be in my photography for the day, since it's that just really annoys me. This, on the other hand, damn, they went right up to the stream too. So now the snow's a little deeper. And a definite increase in deer activity, as you can see. On the way up is the guy walking his dog. This looks more, unless this is people. Yeah. Unless it's a case of the Bambi just following people tracks. That could be too. As you can tell, the snow is nice and crunchy today. We will be sneaking up on nothing, but a little bit of a ridge up there. Hunter's been in here, probably duck hunting or something, because wetlands right there. In the shade, it's a lot more powdery. Coming up on a wetland. This is a spot where an old Nesra member got his van stuck years ago. Early in the morning. So not sure what that is. Given the proximity to the water, it's big enough that could be, well, it could be a lot of things, but I was wondering if maybe beaver, but you'd have like a tail drag, I think. So probably not. Not sure what that is. Could be a duck for all I know. Nope. I was hoping to get a shot of that. That's a little thick in there. Oh well. Oh well. Back into the snow. This is more reminiscent of what the stretch of woods was like before the logging started. Thick and piney like this, and I hope they don't get in here, because I've always had a fondness for this area, and I will be gravely disappointed if they just strip mine all of this. Just ruins the environment as far as I'm concerned. Weird terrain. Not that deep, but the stuff is mushy. There's a lot of leaf litter or something underneath here. You're just not going to give me a good shot of that wetlands, are we? I'll go as far as over there, and if it doesn't open up, then oh well. Such is life. Big boulder. Yeah, so while I'm bushwhacking in here, I did a hike I would have loved to have video of. You're going to probably hear me harp about that a little bit. Along the ridge line of the bowl. It was windy, deep snow, a lot of coyote tracks, some pretty cool scenery. I have photos, but it would have been cool to have the video too. That will go down on my list of regrets for the year that I didn't get that. And because what I would have liked to have had, as this is a 3-day exercise, is I would have liked to have had video from all 3 days, obviously. But it's going to basically be a photo shoot for yesterday as I walk by a very large boulder. But just to give you an idea what the terrain is like in here. Once upon a time, the same guy that got his van stuck to tell a story found the track in here, and having seen the track and having had a similar situation occur, I wonder if it was not a misidentification where he came upon in the early morning and spooked a moose, and what he saw. I've known a few people that suffer from what I call the 10-year itch. They've been doing this for that much time, maybe a little longer, and they don't have any activity, and they start feeling the itch. I don't know if you want to call it a form of entitlement or the like, but get a pan shot there. But they start wanting to see things really, really bad. And I've seen more than a few people have their lack of a better word, their critical thinking skills take a hit there, so. And we're back, a little further up the hill. I've been tracking some kind of a small animal of some kind. The tracks would lend to be something in the coyote or fox size, I suspect, but we'll see. Kind of an odd smell in the air. What is that? What do I call that? Kind of musty. Kind of a musty smell in the air. We're going to take a sideline for a minute. I think you can see why. This stuff is deep. And there, plain as day, is a beaver lodge. Literally plain as day. Scenic whatnot. This is the Beaver Dam. That actually might be worth the photo record too. Not me. Not me. Beaver Dam. It's suddenly much colder up here. Windier. So. I'll probably stop off and get a few strategic spots of the wetlands. You can see the snow's a little deeper now while it lasts. Still spotty though because the sun's been beating on the snow line a little bit. But I had forgotten how big this wetlands is. But onward. Come up around the bend and get another shot from there. Something was digging. If I can get through this stuff, try to maneuver over for another shot at the wetlands. If I can navigate the mountain laurel stuff. Without ransacking it all. Nope. Thank you. Sorry about that. Almost there. If I can just get out of the laurel stuff, it's a little easier going, like right here. Although it looks like I gotta fight through some more to get to the water line. Arg. Shit. So close and yet so far. All right. fine. I guess I'll find out in the video whether this is catching how tricky this stuff is. That looks more promising if this stick stops trying to trip me up. That's it. Down to the water line is obscured by all the laurels, so we'll look for another spot that opens up more maybe, and then backtrack to the trail. Yeah. See if this is where the shot, but I see laurel, so yeah, it's all like on a ridge, not a ridge, but up a hill, and your best view is obscured by all this damn laurel. I have nothing against it, but certainly does make bushwhacking a bit more of a pain in the butt. All right, back to trail. I think we might just be better off backtracking the way we left tracks and use the tools we have. We're not that far from the trail, but still. Or maximize the open area so I can see where the hell I'm going. Which leads me over here anyway. Oh, I hate this stuff. You're a pain in the butt in the summer too. You know what? Move. You know what? You will remember. I'd say I would check that from time to time. Alright, these are canine. These tracks. And in the absence of humans other than me, I'm going to say coyote. He went off that way into the brush. Thick brush. Nope. And he came back out, I think. Nope, that's Bambi.